This is the first. As I was saying before, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you ask any questions you want below because this year I'm dedicating myself to helping every single Jamaican entrepreneur to market like giants. That's the tagline of my company, Kude Media, market like giants. All right? No, first things first. In every product, it's actually okay. I won't say it's simple. I'll stop saying it's simple. But in every product, you have the bottle, you have the product, you have the label, you have the packaging, you have the product inside, and you have the label. Now, I have already solved the problem of your label, of how to design your label, because I have given you a handbook. If you look below, you will see it tag, you will see the download tag for your handbook. But basically, your label layout need to be logo, name of product, what it's good for, and the size. Once you get those things on your label, that's basically half of your problem done. What I usually tell people is that on the front of your label, sometimes if you have benefits or if you're going less focus on juice or less focus on liquid hand soap benefits, it helps your product sell more. Because people will look on it, and when people want to try a new product, sometimes if they'll take it up and they didn't plan to buy it, maybe if they see for dry skin or proven for acne skin, they might try a product and you have sold. So I have taken care of the label with the product handbook below. You can download it, use it to design your own label. You can contact me to design it professionally for you, or you can try and design it on your own. Whichever one you decide to do, just go with the directions in my label handbook below. To print your labels, I suggest Packmark Limited. They're on Balmoral Avenue. 35 Balmoral Avenue. I suggest you go to them. It's 365 Web Print. They are the best, especially when you're starting out. They do a minimum of, I don't know how much they do now. I used to work there before, etc., etc. I don't know how much they do now, but they're the best to start out with. So that's for label. Bottles. You can get bottles there as well. There are two places I want to make a suggestion for bottles. One is Packmat, and the second one, once you start selling more, or if you need to buy more bottles, you go to Polypet. They're on Marcus Garvey Drive, right? I'll put in information on the video. So that's your label, and your printing label, and your bottle. Now your product. A very good resource for your product. Virginia Dare is a very, very good resource because Virginia Dare not only has flavors, they have preservative as well, and they will teach you how to use a preservative if you ask them. I mean, I would suggest you start at home. If you're making a juice, a natural juice, I would suggest you start at home. Get together a few of your friends, let them taste it, make sure that your product don't unalive people. Let them taste it and do your review. Get a review. If you get a review from, for instance, it's simple numbers. If you let 50 people taste your product or 100 people taste your product, and 90 people like your product out of those 100 people, that's already 90% of the population of the sample. Get people into a room. You have 10 friends. Get 10 friends in a room, say to them, listen, are starting to make natural juice. Taste this, tell me what you think. Get their honest opinion, change your formula, and just start. There's nothing holding back your product more than you. I have seen a lot of people before they start a product or wanting to produce a product or wanting to do something. There's nothing that holds back your product more than you. Start. Get opinion from the market. Start, but you have to start. Go on the tastings, speak to the owner of a supermarket. I know there are a lot of supermarkets who are very friendly. Some of them might not let you. Find someone that will let you do tastings in the supermarket, put your product in the supermarket. I can tell you that after a while, you're going to want to go to Bureau Standards and get your label approved, like the product inside passed. They test it for particles, they make sure that it don't have lead in it, and then they give you a report for your natural juice or for any product that you create. Yeah. Scientific Research Council. Back in the days, I know Bureau Standards used Scientific Research Council to get their grading. There are certain things that you can get online to do your own tests. When you're going into alcohol, you can get the little stuff online to measure the alcohol level, to measure everything. That's for what's inside the bottle. The best thing for natural juice, if you can swallow your pride and sell it in the street, the best thing you can do for natural juice is start selling it in the street. If you can't swallow your bread and sell it in the street, go office to office. Find an office that want to have natural juice and sell them. I can do a different video on how to launch your natural juice into the market, but that's the bare minimum that I can give you in this video. Another suggestion, and this is just a smart business decision, another suggestion I can make to you is try and go after clients that you will get paid right away. Understand what I mean? When you go into a supermarket, the supermarket is going to take long to give you your money. All right? Supermarket is for down the road. When you want to sell volume, when you want to use the supermarket's base to spread your product to more people. So I would say hold off on the supermarket for at least 3 months, 4 months, until you make quite a bit of money and you can handle stemming the cash flow, because it's a plus and a minus. You take long to get paid, but you sell more. And your product gets seen by more people because everybody goes to the supermarket. And once your product is in the supermarket, you get kind of a stamp of approval because your product is on a shelf. Understand where I'm coming from? But in the beginning, I don't suggest you go into the supermarket first. That's just one business advice I can give it to you. I think that wraps up the video. For your product inside, I suggest you start with your juice at home. Virginia there is a very, very good resource. That is my wrap up. I hope the video helped you. If you have any questions at all, ask below. Until the next video, peace. Remember to subscribe.